Good morning. We're off to the dentist. Go figure. I might have to get a tooth pulled from last night. My freaking jaw is killing me. Some guys have no luck at all. I don't have much. But anyway, this is not a video on me complaining. Oh, I gotta get them too. Get the coveralls today. So, here's my day in before we go. Where is it? Oh, it's in my pocket here. Let's go. Let me see. Gotta go Betty's and get 3 cards in her mailbox. Up to the dentist, over to pick up coveralls. Go to Maritime Flory for a cup of silver gray grout. Trish's, give her the stuff and get a bag of stuff. Back to Victory Meat Market for 3 packs of dog meat, a ham, and 2 red onions and mushrooms. Superstore. Go over there for turkey, whatever the hell that is. Iceberg mozzarella sticks and pickled beets. I don't know what it is. I'll just get something else. And say, well, that's what it looks like. There. Okay, let's start the car. Shut the radio off. Come on, let's get the radio here.
Now streaming.
There we go. Now streaming. So, now what's going on with this seat? Huh? Okay, we're good to go. Steering wheel's warming up. And here we are. I don't know what's happening. We got no screen here. There we go. And let's put this on off-road. And it's -2 out this morning. Oh, a little ice on the road there. Today's Tuesday. Now it's making noise. Alright. Oh, the old barn there, just slowly but surely. Too surely. Oh, careful. Creek still flowing. And there's no fan on here. What's going on? And climate 23. Alright, we're good. We're good to go. Never know what you'll see out here today. could do is just stop talking, turn on the radio, and then I can turn off the sound, and we can, I'll fill it up with Christmas music for you to help you folks get into the festive season. Tried to drum up some yippee yap and come up with some stories when I was a kid. And so forth. Things I remember. I was thinking about that last night. I never got no sleep last night. I just got that all boarded in there. He's a good, hard-working man, that Eric. So here's a story I remember when I was a kid. My father was in the Air Force, the Royal Canadian Air Force, the RCAF, and he was a career man. And part of his career, we were he was stationed in Zweibrücken, Germany, which was 3 fighter way for the Canadian, Royal Canadian Armed Forces, or Air Force, sorry, making this mistake there. And I can't remember exactly where we lived, but I'm pretty sure that I do know. We were on the, I think it was called Quebec Street, and we were apartment number 25, and we were at the bottom, closest to the road. Anyway, we had a hamster. His name was Joey. Cute little white hamster. Anyway, the hamster disappeared one night. We had no idea where it went. We figured it was a goner. A few weeks later, my dad came home, and I was still sad. My brother was too small. Anyway, my dad sat down on this old rocking chair, and it made a funny squeak. It turned out that the squeak was Joey. So my dad flipped the couch up, or the rocking chair up, managed to get a hold of the little guy and put him back in his cage. Wasn't too much longer after that. Little old Joey, I think he passed away, I don't know. I just don't remember. I wasn't very old. But when you were traveling in the armed forces, it wasn't very common for dogs, cats, probably a little bit more. But you definitely never had, a lot of people didn't have dogs because they were always moving. And it was always a big deal to be able to get the dog and move them along with you. Sometimes you were going from continent to continent, whether you're continent or not. So anyway, that's a long story short, that one. What other Christmas do I remember? They all seem to have disappeared into that great big blur of life. Now I was going to make myself my videos a lot more positive than they have been of late, until I went to bed last night with toothache. And the last time I went to bed with a toothache, that was in Abu Dhabi, I ended up, that was right around Christmas time too, I ended up getting a tooth pulled, just like the way it's now. It's like it's bruised on the bone or something. And I think that one's on the titanium pin, so I don't really know what's going on. But I'll end up probably getting it pulled today. Oh, just that thought. Then I gotta go to my sister-in-law's for lunch. It's a good thing it's chicken soup. I don't think I can handle anything else. Man, these people got a ton of crap going out all the time. Oops, somebody threw garbage up in there. Hey, that reminds me, I had to check that out. Looks like the trailer's missing. Maybe I got the wrong location. This guy built himself a massive barn. It's got nothing in it. And once a year or every couple of years, I've seen a big party there. That's about it. It was really sunny when I was trying to put my ponytail in. I couldn't do it. Couldn't see. Oh, my hair, so I had to get the old wife to throw the old ponytail on today. So, we got an hour to get to the dentist. We've got lots of time. We should be able to get to Betty's. Betty Boop. And then this guy. Where? Oh well. And I hope that woman's got my coveralls fixed. Zero down here. Not the biggest of houses down here. I mean, there's some normal ones on the right, but on that little cluster there, it's an odd thing. We've had fires. She complained again last night. Would you like a fire, dear? Yes, I feel a little chill. And then goes to bed in a huff a couple of hours later, saying it's too hot. Oh well, what the hell. I play a game called Golf Clash. My brother turned me on to that. It's quite a bit of fun, actually. I managed to get a promotion out of the rookies to professional, whatever it is, I'm not sure. It's 1 or 3 or something. The competition is way, way up there. Oh, what do we got here? Nice coat, but taking the old dogs out for the walk. what I could use. One of those truckloads of decent topsoil. I could fix my road over the hill. I could, oh, better slow down here, school. I could fix all underneath the fir trees there out in the front yard. There's a few other places I got potholes all over the place. Maybe even fill in the potholes in the backyard where the dogs are. I still cut that tree down. What do we got in here? I need some Kleenex. Oh, we got some mints. Oh, what do we got here? Gotta pay attention here. Excavator took a bunch of stuff out of the creek there. Hey, we got some pink mints. Let's have some of them. Just don't chew them. Well, that's an idea. But don't take a picture of it. I don't remember. There was a row of trees like we have in the front yard. Look at that. The Santa Claus dog. And he's nailed a bunch of branches onto the thing to make a fence. I like that idea. Now, let me clarify something. A good idea doesn't necessarily mean I'm going to do it. But I have to evaluate it all. Don't want to pound a whole bunch of nails into living trees and create myself a new problem. Here's a nice little tree. Eyes are always scanning, but you guys can only see straight ahead. He's got some old implements there. Wow, is it ever windy? That's the old seamstress out there. Kathleen, retired. Sadly, her brother drank himself to death, and she moved into his house after selling her house. So now she's got a, come to go and see. There we go. Oh. I don't know why the government doesn't fix this friggin' road. up to the causeway. Alright. Nothing that way, nothing that way. I never used to give this intersection there much attention until a truck almost freaking clipped me a couple months back. Oh, and I hope that when I go to the dentist, I don't have to get another appointment to come in. That he can just do whatever he's got to do then. Yeah, that yard there is just freaking chock full of crap. This one's not far behind. They gotta be related. Okay, here we go. We're out of the maze. There's the Keswick Ridge. And the head ponds. Should be close to frozen now. Ooh, that's a hard clock. 80,000 kilometers on it. Nope, there's somebody else walking here. At least that one's on the proper side of the road, facing traffic. Car accident there. All kinds of crap on the road. This must be garbage day here. I've been very fortunate with the garbage. I've been putting it out the night before since 2016. No animals have gotten into it as of yet. Sun's well up in the sky now. It's only 9:14. Oh, someone's passing. Yeah, we'll pass too. as we can. Wonder if I got winter gloves in this pockets. Oh, that mailbox is blowing pretty good. That looks like a Jeep up front. I know that before I left to go overseas for a while, the neighbor used to work at a car dealership. And what was neat about it was that he'd always bring these brand new cars home every day. Well, one day he came home and he had this green van. And I said, "What's going on?" He says, "We brought in these vans for sale. Good deal. They brought in a couple hundred of these green vans. I think they were, they were Dodges. Because they got a super deal on them somehow. And for a while there, that was about 20 years ago, all you'd see on the roads were these green vans. They look like government, like that dark green, hunter green or whatever you call it. I gotta get Kleenex out, but I don't have to wait till I stop, I think. My right arm's not working very good today. I can't remember if I took my pills this morning or not. Oh. Took a pain relief pill this morning. That's really helped. By Joe, that is a Jeep. Where is it? Those will have to do. Okay, let's go. Come on. Now I can't get the frickin'... There's a government truck right there. Oh, there we go. Wow. That was a lot of work. For a big effort, actually. You know, you never expect to get old when you're young. You don't even think of it. And the way your life is, at least the way mine was, I never expected I'd even get to 30, let alone 40, 50, 60. And next year, I'll be 69. And then 70. Imagine that. Like, it just doesn't register. Oh well. The last time I went scuba diving, I was in my 50s. That was close to 20 years ago, probably. And realized back then, geez, I was getting old. You know, I went under the water for an hour in the Philippines. And it took just about every freaking thing to get back up out of the water, let alone in the water. Always in a big hurry to do things when you all of a sudden you feel kind of old, because you want to make sure that you do it because you are getting old. I was 40 when I learned how to dive, scuba dive. 2 weeks after I got my open water from Patty, I had got my advance. And then after that, I hardly went diving at all. I got myself into an expensive sport. And I really didn't like going in the water much. It was always too freaking cold for me. Yeah, okay, we're good. There we go. Excuse me. Nice to get the old nose cleaned before I go to the dentist so the girl doesn't have to look up my nostrils. Greenfoot. Mr. Nice Guy, marijuana dispensary. Jeez. There's another one in there too, I think. For you folks that are on the highway. That's another thing. It used to get me. A few times I've been in the United States, you go in to pay for your gasoline, and you can buy beer. Or other alcohol. Yeah, it'd be nice to get the old nose clean before I get in there so that I can breathe. I'll do that after I get there, I guess. My arm hurts. Oh. And there. He's got himself a fancy road going up there. Pretty scary. Now, I used to be a chronic nose spray user up until August of last summer. And I had some kind of sinus infection or some darn thing. And it was always dripping down the back of my throat, making me cough. Well, the doctor says probably because the nose spray ain't working. And now it's all buggered up inside, you better stop. So I did. Man, do I miss it. A couple of little squirts up each nostril, and I'm good for hours. You can breathe then again, you would use it again in a couple of hours, and a couple hours after that. You had to use it before you went to sleep in bed, just so that you could fall asleep. I can fall asleep really easily if I can breathe through my nose. You can just focus on that rhythm. But when you gotta lay there with your mouth open and you're trying to breathe, that keeps me awake. So we got 35 minutes to get there. We're not too far out of town now. But I better slow down because I'm speeding here. There we go. Kind of slow. Welcome to Fredericton, the capital of New Brunswick. City limits. They don't have RCMP here. A lot of towns, small cities in New Brunswick or in the East Coast especially, have a lot of RCMP. School days. Any kids? Never see kids out there. Never. Oh, big branch broke off there and there. Yeah, we've had some pretty high winds here of late. There's my cousins. Now what's going on here? Flagman. Fixing the power lines. The old guy, the wavy hand, he's only been out there an hour and a half and he's probably frozen solid already. Wondering about life. And we go back to 80 again. Half an hour to go. We're doing good. Nice old barn there. That house looks haunted up there. Not sure that's where we go get apples sometimes. If you want to go and pick yourself a basket of apples. that. Start doing that actually. Pruning the apple trees. Go watch a couple of videos. Get the idea how they do it. We're going to go a different way up here. Turn left. Usually I go up this hill, if you've been with me before. River down there, and it's all wide open. Alright, we want to go in here. There we go. Shut that off. There's another school up there. That's a nice house up there. Wow. This is where the young Nicholas went to school up here. It's called Garden Creek. Yeah, okay, I'll slow down. Yeah, we'll go this way. Home of the Creekers. Cute. Grade 1 to 6 or something like that, I think it is, or 1 to 5. Then they have a middle school after that. Then the high school. That's blinding. This house here on the right, I think that guy is the guy that owns all the Dairy Queens in the city. What the hell here? Can't see. There we go. I've been in a few of these houses up here. They're quite posh. As a matter of fact, Nicholas, my boy there, had a paper route up here. This is the part of the old Kelly farm. Paper route right from this house, this street here, all the way in. He made enough. He didn't frivolously throw his money away, and he made enough to buy himself a computer. That was back in the day when they weren't cheap. Of course, you can help credit all this to his mom, and I helped as well. I had to deliver the papers every other weekend because his father would take them most of the time. drag it out there. The freaking sack, the weekend papers, man, they were heavy. Each one was about 1 inch thick. She's a dog and a baby. Oh, jeez. Oh, you got lots of time. We got 25 minutes to get there, and it's 5 minutes away. Oh, so let's go in here. We used to live here. Up here. That blue place on the right. And here's Betty's. Right here. Preston. Oh, there we go. Beware the dog. Okay. Let's go do that now. Be right back. Oh. There. Task 1 completed. There we go. Oops. Nutrition cleave. There we go. Okay. Oh. Now, off to the dentist. So anyway, can't see out the rear mirror. Looks pretty good. Have to wipe that off when I get at the dentist's office here. And our friend, she died up there. That was Wendy. Not sure what happened to this old doll here. There's the little creek that comes flowing through here. Used to know the guy that lived on the left here. That was Corey. He moved out of town. Out to a place called Charter Settlement. And disabled sticker up. Alright, what do we got going on here? Okay, so we're just leaving Zachary Loop. And Nicholson is a little feller up on the right here, way up there, that back road that we were just at. Up at the top. That's where Donna and Charlie Brewer used to live. And they used to look after Nicholas. They both passed away. She passed away here maybe a month or two ago. He passed away 2 weeks before that. So that was kind of nice in a way, I guess, I suppose. There we go. That's a rock. Okay, let's fight the sun some more. Man, that's freaking bright. Little MG, or those minis, Austin minis. From Moncton, no less. Too small of a car. Look at that thing. There we go. Stupid. They should have parking lots made that, now what's this refrigeration guy doing in here? That'd be a good spot for a freaking scene here too. Alright, let's back it up. There we are. The dentist is probably the third set of windows in there on the bottom. Flu shots. I got 15 minutes, so I'm not going anywhere. I'm gonna make sure I take a mask. So anyway, some more Christmas cheer for you before the thing shuts itself off. I wish you all a happy holidays coming up here, which is pretty quick. What's today? The 14th. 10, 11 more days, it'll be Christmas. So that's kind of nice. Okay. Oh, if that guy goes, I'll pull right in there. Oh, come on. Yeah, that should be disabled parking there too. So thanks for coming. And we've got lots left to do today. That's for sure. You all take care. Be nice. You know, we don't know what's always going on in somebody else's life. little bit of kindness goes a long way, even when you're married. Okay, we'll just shut this thing off now, I guess. Alright. Bye-bye. Have a good one.